How y'all doing? Welcome back to the channel. Happy Monday in my world. Happy whenever you'll see this in your world, okay? Bienvenidos a mi canal. Thank you so much for coming back to see me if you know me. If you do not recognize this face right here, my bad. My name's Latrice. Nice to meet you. And this right here is Faith by Latrice. Yes, where faith is the muscle we exercise around here. Now let's get on into it. No dilly-dallying. Mira, escúchame hoy, okay? Today's about generosity. Real quick, so the verse is Proverbs 11:24-25. Give freely and become more wealthy. Be stingy, yes, it says stingy, and lose everything. The generous will prosper. Those who refresh others will themselves be refreshed. Ooh, one more time. Give freely and become more wealthy. Be stingy and lose everything. The generous will prosper. Those who refresh others will themselves be refreshed. The generous will prosper. What? Okay. Generosity can be scary. Giving might mean that we will have to do without. Giving costs us something. Oh, gosh. We think that we have to have less in order to do more. But in God's economy, somebody say God's economy. Okay. He who gives generously will be repaid lavishly. He who holds nothing back will inherit everything. Jesus. Okay, this is talking about giving, right? And it doesn't always have to mean money, right? People think when it comes to church, they relate giving in church to money. That's not always the case. Yes, they do offerings and all that. But in this case, we're talking about giving. Oh, man. Let's get up in here. So what I'm getting right now, what I'm receiving, right, as it pertains to generosity and to giving, that can mean so much more than just your money. Now, yes, finances and resources are important because how else can we practically help each other, right, than to actually help each other? If somebody's hungry, you're not just going to pray for them. You're going to go get them some food. I'd hope that if I was hungry and I asked for somebody to help me, they would give me food. Or if you're hungry, if you're thirsty, if you need something, right, let's help each other practically. But at the same time, what I'm thinking about is the things that you can't really buy. You can't buy nobody's time. You cannot buy anybody's time. You cannot buy time. Jesus, why am I stuck on time? Jesus told me to tell y'all, the more you open yourself to give, the more opportunities you'll have to receive. Think about if your hand is closed. If you stingy, if you don't want to give nobody nothing, guess what? That same hand that you keep closed because you don't want to give, you cannot receive anything. If somebody walked up to you and your hands were shut like this, if somebody walked up to you and said, I want to give you this bill, I want to give you $100 bill, I want to give you a check, I want to give you a car, I want to give you something, you could not open your hands. You couldn't receive it because your hands are not open to receive the keys, receive the gift, receive a hug. Can't you receive a hug with your hands closed like this? Generosity. So think about today. On this day, hoy, esta día que te estoy hablando a ti. Think about today. What is something that you can give somebody, right? Generosity. How can you go above and beyond to give to somebody? Whether it be someone in your house, someone at your job, someone you're passing by. It could be a stranger because guess what? We're all connected. I don't care if you don't know what the person's name is that you about to pass down the street. That's okay. Human beings are connected. So just find someone today that you can be generous to. Whether it be your time, whether you're listening to them, speaking to them, sharing a book, sharing some nice words, some affirmations, if you can buy somebody some food, if you can go sit with somebody, if you can go serve somewhere, whatever it is, think about generosity. And we're going to leave with this one. God will be a debtor to no one. You cannot outgive God. So if you feel like, Jesus, if you feel like what you're giving is going to cost you your last, or going to cost you the most, or going to cost you something, think about the fact that God is like, there's no way possible you can outgive me, so you can go ahead and give that because I'm going to repay you. You cannot outgive God. El tema de hoy. You can't outgive him. You cannot outgive him. So you just think about that. God is like, oh, look at my children. Bless them other children. I'm going to go ahead and bless them. So keep that in mind. Anyways. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Whoever's watching me say this right now. I hope something wonderful happens to you today. I hope you're open to receive something wonderful happening to you today. Yes, you. Yes, you. Hi. Because listen, you deserve it and you need it and all the things. All right, go about your business, okay? Listen, si nadie te ha dicho hoy, esta día que te estoy hablando a ti mismo. If nobody has told you today, yes, you. I love you. Because listen, life be lifing, but guess what? We are going to prosper regardless. Catch you on the flip side.